This says up to Golden Hour Part 1 is a complete guide to ATEEZ storyline. I'm curious. Is Part 1 of that by Entern? Or is it supposed to be Eternal Part 1 of their series? And again, this is going to take me a while. I'm probably going to break up the longer videos into smaller bits. So yes, if you guys are interested and don't know the story like I do, let's get into it. I'll see if there's subtitles. Are there? There's subtitles. I also don't know all of the ATEEZ songs, so... I don't know what song this is. Could have told you that for free. Some emotions. This is... Oh, that was my sister. Never mind. Okay. Let's give me like the holograms from Pirate King. Chronological order of ATEEZ storyline. This is a story of parallel universes, the pirate and pirates. What's that? The pirates. It's a story of interdimensional travel and rebellion. Hala hala. I love hala hala. It's a science fiction story, but it also has the real life experiences of time travel and rebellion in this fiction story, but it also has real life experiences of the ATEEZ members in it. I think that was from Bouncy. As of now, the story leaves us with the question of what happened after the two sides of the same coin met. I think that's me. Are you good? I don't know, you tell me. How did we get here? That's what I'm trying to find out, man.
The Chromer is a magical
Stop dragging it out, please.
That works based on the phases of the moon.
Chapter 1, the Chromer.
During a full moon, the Chromer can travel between dimensions. Then during a crescent moon, it can deliver messages through dreams. It first appeared in June's dream.
An hourglass? Wait. Okay, wait. Okay. They weren't clear with this. I know we just started, but is the Chromer supposed to be X person? Or is it supposed to be the hourglass that they showed? Don't fight me. She was opening my sister's door. This one. This is Luna. Okay. You're in human dream. You're stuck with me. You're stuck with me until you get cranky.
In his diary entry he writes, I don't want to be forgotten as if I never existed. I am sure that we live under the same sky and under the same world. But I feel like I'm a bit different from those people on TV dancing under those bright lights. Once I become a bright star that can be seen from everywhere, like those people on TV.
Okay, but that still doesn't tell me if he is the Chromer, or if it's the hourglass.
I wish I could meet them at least once. If my family could get back together like before.
Wait.
The warmth of our living room.
Wait. Golden Hour Part 1. There's 3 versions, and the white one is Diary.
I've met my fellow
does this correlate to this?
In our little hideout.
I haven't read the full thing of it yet.
I really hope we can achieve our dreams together. My family, the music I love, and our dreams. We must keep them.
Nyeh.
She, who was dancing to the beat. Everything around me froze for a moment. The only thing I could hear was the sound of music coming from her earphones. She was moving as if nothing mattered anymore. Common sense, rules in this tough world didn't have power over her moves. Right this moment, my world broke along this snowy road. Something changed in me, but I stayed still and couldn't say anything. She dropped a bracelet that had "Be Free" engraved on it. Ever since that day, I went to the same place at the same time, but she never came back. I didn't know her name or her address. Just like the "Be Free" bracelet she wore, she freed herself away. Since then, music never sounded the same again. I can no longer distinguish the structure, code, or the genre of the song. Only the lingering feeling of that day remains.
Wait. Okay.
Hey brother.
Yuno and his brother.
You look like...
Okay. Again, I have the white version of Golden Hour Part 1. Because it's called Diary, does the messages in there correlate to this at all? Hey, Bubs. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's purring. Yeah, you little butt. You little butthead. Yeah, you little butthead named Loon. E-Tune. Do you have your tongue out? Or, where of the ATEEZ, AVs, MVs, does it start? Does it start immediately with Pirate King? Because that's their first one. Or does it start with, I don't know, Halazia? Or Wave? I know there's a bunch of other songs, but those are the first ones that come to mind. Because I've only seen a few of their MVs.
You are in such a good mood today. The weather is so good as well. Even though I was running to see you, I didn't even feel the heat. On days like this, we would have gone to the Han River for some street performance, right? I'm getting nostalgic. Oh brother, it has been a while since I took out that broken guitar. I wanted to get rid of it because it always reminded me of a broken
like a band in the garage.
But since it's a guitar you cherished so much, I just left it out of sight because it seemed like you abandoned your dream. You know brother, I have a friend like you in my team. His name is Hong Jun. He is the kind of person I would go to when things get tough. He is a person I admire.
I don't know if Yuno has any actual siblings.
Thinking about it now,
other than San having a sister, I don't know if the others have
siblings. Get
siblings.
along together if you've ever met each other. You know, now I am laughing. Thanks to Hong Jun and the guys from the team. I avoid thinking about these painful memories, and instead I am focusing on the dreams you couldn't achieve.
Hey,
I will make them happen. The boys and I will make it happen. When that time comes,
I like those
you
earrings.
must wake up from the long hibernation.
Wait,
I want to show you
from
all.
long hibernation?
I'll be back tomorrow. Good
Could
night.
he have been in an accident? I was gonna say accident. Yo-sung's time.
I was
the
never too
violinist.
good with mechanics. It all started when I dismantled the speaker. Every time I felt stuffy, I would disassemble various appliances or instruments and then reassemble them back together. My parents had
His face
everything
card here,
planned
though.
for me, doing the same routine at the exact same time. The only time I could go out of this cycle was when I disassembled and reassembled things. Thanks to this weird habit, I met the guys. That day in that shabby warehouse, a bunch of guys I'd normally run away from asked me if I knew how to work a drone. This whole encounter was a bit strange. I was actually lost and wandering around. The sound of music was what brought me to that place. From that day on, I went there every day. The best feeling was dancing to the music. Dancing was such a mind-blowing activity. Even when I saw my parents' worried faces flashing before my eyes, I just couldn't stop. For the first time ever, I felt alive. Hearts pounding like it was about to burst,
Congratulations.
and this tingling feeling coming up from my
here,
fingertips
you.
started to take over me. Was there a moment when I wanted something so bad? One by one, more
You need to
children
chop your
started
murder
to say my
mittens.
name. The path that I only walked with one other person became a path to many. Slowly, the word I became ours. However, now I must
Sounds
leave
like in
the
here
others. If I back
he's
out, everything will
the
be
caged
back
bird.
to normal. The
The
scattered
pigeons,
members in the stolen hideout.
doves that they just showed, like
I'm
that's
sorry.
to represent Yo-sung. Sun's resolution.
I was always laughing, but I always felt lonely. I just couldn't open up, or maybe I've never had the time to open up. Every time I got closer to someone, I had to move. It is happening again today, but this time it's a little different. Now I have friends to talk to about my
Army?
feelings. As soon as I saw them, I knew right off the bat, they're like me. Oh, Sangwoo was a little different. He never tried to do anything the traditional way. He was always his way. My dad said we would
That's
have
good.
to move again. It was something I
No.
was used to hearing, but this time it hit differently. Can I just leave like that now that I have a place of my own? What should I
No.
say to Wu Yang? Thanks to him, thanks to my friends, I was able to perfect my dance moves. Bobo, what should I do? What? You want me to
Bobo?
do it the my way?
Run back to the... Also, what MV is this/these? Because I'm assuming it's one, but I have no idea. Mingy's diary!
Music was my haven, my escape, my one and only relief. When I felt like dying, I would listen to music. I wasn't afraid of death. People who never lived in poverty would never understand this feeling. People around me looked at me as if I were an alien from another planet, laughing
Felt
at
that.
an immature high school student wanting to die. I guess it is uncommon for someone my age to feel that way. Only few friends' names
Yes.
you remember throughout elementary,
Guess he
middle,
was being
and high
bullied
school.
and whatnot.
Most of them were in elementary school. No
Hey.
one talked to me, but it was mainly because I didn't answer even when they tried talking
Wait.
to me. But Woo Young was different. Not that I remember. He was with me all throughout elementary, middle, and high school. Woo Young would
Let's
always
jump
come
with the
next to
guitar.
me during every break, whether I
Jungkook looks
answer
good
or
with the
not.
black and red
He would
hair.
go on with his
That
stories
suits him
about
very
our
well.
classmates, his favorite songs, and some respected Americans dancers in that music team he works with outside of school. He always tops it with that signature laugh of his, which naturally made
Felt
me
that.
laugh. Out of shyness, I started calling him Wuong. Ah, that unique laugh of his. He was the first friend I've ever opened up.
Wait.
At some point, I started eating and spending most of my time with Woo Young. It was around that time too when I followed him to the hideout for the first time. The place where I
My
could
guess
dream.
is
They were
he,
friends who took me as I am. We cried, laughed.
if I had to guess, he, in the universe, he's a bullied high school, middle schooler, I don't know. Met Woo Young, and then things just went from there. And it sounds like he was thinking of, yeah, that's that. Even if, now obviously I don't know how much of this is, because it does say like it's some of the members' thoughts, experiences, but I have no idea what's is theirs and what's just part of the story. So I'm just gonna say that's for part of the story. Because if it's not, then I don't really know how to answer that, and I genuinely hope that's not, if I'm thinking correctly.
And made music together. They accepted me as who I
Yay!
am, regardless of where I live or who my parents were. I felt exuberant for the first time in my life, but now I'm getting scared. Can I really have a dream? Will it not be
Yes.
taken away from me?
Not with them. Did he know it was Sun? Woo Young's choice.
My mind has completely gone blank. Who am I? Where am I? I want to
Felt
run
that.
away. Will I fail again? When I was practicing and dancing alone, I was pretty confident. My practice video on social media had reached over
What is it?
100,000 views. Many people
I don't
contacted
remember
me,
what
and
those,
even big
what the
entertainment
dance is called.
agencies
It looks
offered
like.
me to audition for them. But once
What's
I
J-Hope
felt their
again?
look towards me,
There's
I
hip
just
hop and then
couldn't
there's
move.
another
I
break
closed
dancer.
my
There we
eyes
go.
trying to escape,
Break
and then
dancer.
Sungwa's voice popped in my head. Woo Young, before you start performing on stage, remember these 3 things. Everything will be okay. Believe in yourself. You can do it.
I love that.
You will be too nervous to remember 3 things. What kind of psychology book did you read?
You know, are you making fun of Sungwa again? But hey Woo Young, believing in you is the key.
Hangjun is always good at putting everything into perspective. A smile crept in my face. I felt their presence even though they were nowhere to be seen. I felt the energy back
I
on
love
my
his
feet.
earrings here
I
too.
had a habit of constantly chatting to overcome stage fright, and I practiced laughing to hide my shyness. It was a defense mechanism of mine to focus. I didn't care even when others made fun of it, but that only lasts for a minute. Once I became aware of their scrutinizing eyes, my body just froze. The first time I met Hangjun, Sungwa, and we're at the street performance, I could see that they had something I didn't have. Expressiveness beyond dance techniques and showmanship that captivated the audience. When I danced with them, I wasn't self-conscious and was able to deliver my best performances. My legs are tense.
That's good.
The first step, the step that I was never able to do, the chain that was tying my body, was magically released.
Felt that as well. 'Cause sometimes you just have to zone
I
out.
had it all planned. Winning
Zone out and
nationals,
just let
being the
just
player
let
of the year, and the youngest national basketball player.
things take
I
the
had
wheel.
no other plans in my life than this one. On the first day of the injury, I was only thinking of quickly rehabilitating and getting back on the field. But I now can't play basketball anymore. Then what do I do now? I can't do anything but basketball. Let me play basketball.
Sounds like
I'll do anything, I begged the doctor. But it didn't
sounds
work.
like they're all
I
just
felt
kind
like
of
I was
dissociating.
drowning. No matter how hard I tried, I was still stuck in the exact same spot. As the time went by, I just tried to keep myself from drowning, just barely holding up. Is it okay to live
Bruv,
like this? I know I
get
can't.
off your
But
leg.
the moment I gave up playing basketball, everything inside me was lifeless, as good as being dead. That lifeless look looked so much like me. My hand is throbbing from the pain. Mingy clearly saw the fist coming his way but didn't try to avoid it. His lifeless eyes are still haunting me when Mingy said he would quit. That our dream was a luxury and that the time we spent together meant nothing to him. I couldn't stand but to punch him. Funny enough, it was a heartbreaking moment for me, but also the time I started dream again. That time, I didn't know how to reach out to a lost Mingy. Where are we?
Sometimes that's how it
Where
is.
should we go?
You feel like you're gonna break, and then, depending on what it is, you either get back up and you do it, or you find love in something,
Even though
or
I lost my
for someone
dream and
else.
family again, there was nothing I could do. Everyone left and here I am, alone again, on a summer day. When the hot and humid weather continued without a single drop of rain, we decided to go our separate ways. All that because our dream of being together have become like shackles that hold us down. The scorching sun melted away even our dream of youth and made it disappear at the end of our feet. Problems were piling up like laundry that had been put off, even if not often the promises we made were pushed back day by day and we forgot about each other. It was around that time when I began seeing him in my dream. The man in the black fedora, whose eyes you could only
Is that
see
him?
through his mask. A somehow familiar, but tired eyes. You lost your
Oh,
dream
that's him
not
from,
because of
I
the
think
tough
that's,
reality, but because you
I
guys
think that's
decided
Bouncy.
to get rid of the idea that the world you see is everything. There are many dimensions.
I thought
and
there were
many
earrings in
realities
this.
world.
Sirs, where did
The
you get
world I am in,
those?
the world you are in, are all real. I want to tell you everything, but I don't have much time right now. What is this? The chromer, the key to connecting the
There
worlds.
we go.
He had a shining hourglass in his hand. This little hourglass was the key to connecting the world. I carefully picked up the
Oh,
chromer.
I guess
At
that's
that
part
moment,
of why
the man went back a
their
few
theme,
steps and
not their
spat
theme,
out
but like
his last
their
words. Follow your heart.
light stick and whatnot
The
is
map
an
is there.
hourglass, and they
When
have
I
like an
looked at it
hourglass
back
on
from the
most things
chromer,
as well.
the man was already gone. I then opened my eyes. It was all a dream. I fell asleep
This
alone
is
in
who-
the hideout where no one was looking for me. While I tried to hide my lonely heart and turn around, I saw something shiny on the desk right in front of the couch where I was lying. It's the chromer I saw in my dream. Wasn't it a dream? While looking
No.
at the chromer, I
It's
inadvertently
the
turned it
alternate you.
around. The sand in the hourglass began to flow back from the bottom to top. The iron door then opened and I could hear the footsteps coming closer one by one. The guys then gathered around me with the same puzzled face. The memories of short happiness. And dreams broken into pieces. Can I find it again?
Oh, I was trying to read what that said. Alan! Okay. I'm basically relate to, because, excuse me, I wanna see those to get more of the story from those. And by the looks of it, the alternate version of Hongjung, the one in the quote-unquote mask, is, in my opinion at least, the Hongjung from either Say My Name. No, what did I just say my name? No, Crazy Form or Bouncy. I lean more towards Bouncy, but yeah, I'm happy. I'm starting to learn some of their lore. Links will be in the description as per usual. Also, suggest me some stuff to watch after this, because I know somebody, was it last year or the year before, asked me to do, it's like the ATEEZ, what's like the ATEEZ tree, family tree, something, one tease, something like that. I don't know. Tell me what it is, please. Give me some other suggestions, like anime, K-pop, blah blah. I'm open to most things. So yeah, links will be in the description. Blah blah. I need to go like now before my family gets home. So bye.